No matter what qualifying campaign it is, Croatia is gonna Croatia, and the cardiac Croatians are gonna make things as difficult as possible. It's just in our genetics. We have to do it, and we just can't cruise through qualifying and have a extra game on the end, a friendly against Portugal at Poljud. We just can't do it. So for those of you that don't know, Croatia lost to Scotland Friday night in Glasgow, 1-0. Scotland scored with 5 minutes left in the game, which is alarming, and I'm going to get to that in a second. But the Petar Sučić red card right before halftime absolutely killed us. We were dominating. Kramaric should have had a goal. Luka Sučić had a nice attempt on goal in the box that flew over the crossbar. We should have scored a goal in the first half. We had all the momentum. We lose 1-0. A draw would have qualified Croatia for the Nations League quarterfinals and a top World Cup qualifying berth, and would have made the Portugal game at Split on Monday a technicality. But now we need a result on Monday to finish top two in group. I'm going to cover that right now. But something very alarming in the year 2024 for our Croatian team. We cannot close any of these games out defensively, and that's a big problem. Albania, 95th minute goal, equalizer, Euro 2024. Italy did 98th to knock us out of the tournament. Remember, Scotland, when we played in Zagreb last month, they scored the equalizer at the death, would have made it 2-2, but the ref went to VAR and called it offside. That was at the death. And then today, again, we give up an 85th minute winner to Scotland, 1-0. Which is alarming. What is the deal this year in us not being able to close out games? That's a big problem. That's a mentality that we need to fix in the locker room. I don't know what the deal is. It's happening every game. The last 10 minutes of the game are going. We know the other team needs a goal, and everyone's buttholes are shriveled around here because we know they're coming with momentum, and they're going to score. It happened 3 times this year. We were saved by VAR once, and it happened again today at Hampden Park in Glasgow. I don't know what the deal is. It's ugly, and I don't know what the deal is. But I want to be positive here. I've been a Dalić basher for years now on selecting veteran players, playing the wrong people, wrong formation, this and that. He's doing something this campaign, and I have to applaud him to it. So thank you. Thank you, Dalić. He started today, Petar Sučić, Luka Sučić, and Baturina all together against Scotland. We needed a draw. A draw would have done the trick, and we wouldn't even be having this conversation. Albeit he did play them all out of position because they're all kind of more centrally more central players. No wingers, no real number 9 because Budimir couldn't play. I think he should have played Matanovic, but Kramaric had a good game. He played Sučić, the Sučić cousins. He played Baturina. They are the future. They are the core of this team for the next decade. It's okay if they make mistakes. Baturina, awful first half. Petar Sučić, soft red card. That second yellow was complete bullshit. But still, you gotta be better playing on a yellow. So that was awful. And then Luka Sučić, who plays for Real Sociedad, I thought he could have had a better shot on goal in the first half. But applauds to Dalić. Outside of this result, outside of qualifying, he's playing the young guns together. And look at this core of Sučić, Baturina, Gvardiol. Matanovic didn't play today, but he's up there. They're getting reps on the senior squad, and that's something to be said for it. I'm very proud of Dalić and Modrić to be running this, and it's huge. I've been saying this forever. Fans across the diaspora and in the Domovina have been saying, play younger players, play them together. He's doing that. So we got to applaud him for that. Don't worry about the result. We'll be fine. We need a draw or better against Portugal at Poljud on Monday, and Portugal's already locked up top spot. So I expect them to play their B squad. And then if Poland either draws or beats Scotland, it doesn't matter what we do. We're through anyway. So a lot of stuff has to happen for us not to finish top 2. And if we don't, then that's just on us. But we have to applaud Dalić on playing these guys. Look, the Sučić red card today absolutely killed us. We had all the momentum in the first half. I don't know how we didn't score. We would have had the momentum in the second half with 11 players. I'm confident Scotland would have opened up and let us go, let us counter on them. Not sure how Pasalic didn't score that breakaway today. Not sure how Kramaric really loved that right foot today. If he shoots with his left, I think we have a goal. Forget about the result. Forget about Scotland. I'm not worried about that, but we're playing the young players, which I'm happy about, but I'm really concerned, very concerning. This is ugly. We are just conceding in the last 5, 4, 3, last minute of the match. And this is a problem where teams go up to us, especially going into a tournament, are really important qualifying games, going, hey, this Croatia team, they can be broken in the last minutes of the game, even in injury time. In the 95th, 96 minutes, we can break them. Let's keep pressing. Let's go after them. That's a problem. Dalić is going to have to figure that out going into 2025 and World Cup qualifying. So I don't have an answer right now. That's alarming, but I do love that he's playing the young guys. We need a draw or better at applaud against Portugal on Monday. Then we go into the Nations League quarterfinals. Happy with this lineup today, even though all these players were central. Sučić, Baturina, Kovacic, Modric, they all play in the middle of the field. We had no depth on the wings. And then on top of that, we're playing a false 9 and Kramaric up top. So we were playing a 4-6-0. It's like a tiki-taka Spain from 2010. So I love that they're playing the young guns. We just got to start playing them in the right position. So we'll get there, especially with Modric, Kramaric, Perisic in the twilight of their career. So we'll get there, but not too worried about the result today. I'm more upset about giving up goals at the last second. But look, we're playing the young guns. I think we'll be fired up in front of a huge Poljud crowd on Monday. Ronaldo will be in town. Portugal will be in town. They're already qualified, so that game means nothing for them. But we got to figure out the last 5 minutes of these games, guys. It's getting ugly, and it's just not good for my health. The cardiac Croatians are just not good for my health, as I know it's not good for yours either. So, Ante Kvartić, CroatianSports.com. See you guys Monday. Love you all.